running again. I don't know if it is or not. If I already did 23 minutes of the story quest, gosh darn. Alright. Well then. Hurry up, stream. YouTube. Whatever it is doing. Ah, come on. Anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna enter the game and let it go out. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Are you streaming, actually? Oh, crap. I am streaming. Okay. Why is it not working? God damn it. What's with my Wi-Fi today? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Ah. The thing wasn't working, so I had to go back and fix everything. Ah. Big old scuff hour. Alright. Anyways. We're back.
You're back.
Okay, hello.
My name's Linny.
Hi, Linny.
I'm just gonna skip all this and hope.
Does that name ring any...
No,
No,
that's not. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
Hello again.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Ooh.
For how long?
Yeah, for how long?
About half a month now.
Jeez!
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
What?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes to find the source of the voice. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child.
Ooh.
I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with.
So what's your plan then? You
What is
can't
your
keep her
plan?
here forever. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Oh. Alright. Let's go. Maybe I should stay with the child. Ah, crap, my remote is low. Dang it. Everything's all screwed up today.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
Yeah, hold on, let me just get my... Okay, there we go.
No way! They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Really?
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into...
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by
crap,
Father.
you gotta be kidding me again?
Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our
okay,
bond was the
we'll just let the
closest.
stream go on.
Later on, when
there's
you
a black
started
screen,
calling
I'll
me
try
Linny,
to fix the stream again.
I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long...
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh no.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Lenny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
No, we can't check on them. They're busy. They're having.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
I don't think it's raining. Anyways, Lenny, Fremine, you good?
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right?
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
I think it'll be better if we stick around.
I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And?
And... nothing.
Ah, Fred.
I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Oh, look at the little smile.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
No.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's like that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
I swear.
Aww. Oh. What? Lynette!
Whoa!
Lynette!
You scared me!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Uh-oh.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Aw.
You're an idiot, brother.
What? Hey, don't call your brother an idiot.
And you too, Fremine.
Hey, don't call your brother an idiot, Lynette. Your father might not be around, but I'm around. I'm the bigger sister than you, understand me, ma'am? Oh, is that? Good, I'm glad we had this conversation.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Yay!
Wait, what did we do?
Oh yeah, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Don't think that's a good idea.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father.
Oh no!
Simple as that.
No, please help us out. Please help us out. Anything about Arlecchino.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
Whew,
After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose.
Alright, let's go. Excuse me again. Oh, I got the hiccups. Alright. Ask about Clairvy's origins. Alright.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
She's actually a spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
She did pass away. I was gonna say, because she did... Excuse me. Because she did pass away during the battle for the next king for the House of Hearth, I believe. And then Arlecchino beating up another Petunia Harbinger. I forgot her name specifically, but she was I think the mother of the House of Hearth. I'm not quite sure because I haven't been paying much attention to the video, so.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Aw.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
What?
The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge in this house.
Oh, my bad.
Some people are family and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Perry? What's Perry? That was the little girl that hung out with Clairvy. But then Perry killed Clairvy. There's so many... There's people's names with E's and I don't understand.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach.
Right.
Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
What is your wish?
To go outside.
Oh.
Where the sun can find me. That's it?
It?
Well, that sounds easy enough.
Hmm.
The dark. No one can get out alive.
Oh. Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan.
Oh.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
All right.
What about us? What
What
should
should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter.
What?
I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
Hey, I want to help. Why?
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
All right.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How should we contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
All right.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Let's hope so. Go to the seaside to look for the nave. On it. Okay, we're back to the yellow zone. Sweet. Alright, let's go. I am a little nervous that there's gonna be a... Oh, we're already at like... I don't know how many minutes we're in. So, let me just get... Let me just make a new party in case. So, do Navia... Navia... Hu Tao, Zhongli as a shield, and Kokomi as a healer.
A walk would be nice.
Yeah, a walk would be nice. Alright, let's go. Please. Oh, we gotta go all the way up there? Aw, man. Well, here we go. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. Oh, boy. Who knew Poisson is this big? Yeah. Let's climb up. Climbing. Oh god, don't run out of stamina on me. Don't run out of stamina, please. Get me up there, get me up there, get me up there, get me up there. Get me up there. Nailed it. Alright. Okay, we're here. Right by the shore. Arlecchino! There she is. What? Child! What? I thought he was back in... What? Why is he here? Why?
It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well... So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master.
Skirk?
I really wanted to meet up with... I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, so have you found any clues?
Did you?
Unfortunately, no.
Crap.
While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But
Right.
that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Yeah.
the worst of it is over.
What?
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Oh no, does it have to do with the Torre?
Project Stuja?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking
That's a
forward
lot.
to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
No!
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
No!
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs?
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just...
We want to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introduction?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
Huh,
Yeah.
Good question. I'd
Excuse me.
also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Wait, don't go. If the knave crap. If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clarvey. Should I release the bird that Linny gave us? No. We should try to get her talking about something else first. About the Hearth of the House. House of the Hearth. Ah. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Oh.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Oh.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Pulcinella. He was the one that made a small cameo in that back chapter storyline thingy. Did Knave betray the House of the Hearth? So, does that mean what Clarvey said was true? Does the Knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Ooh.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Well, obviously.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
That's not all. So much for learning anything else about her quote-unquote betrayal. She probably only revealed the other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly.
They were that high stakes? Ooh, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Oh my, I can't imagine those 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
After conversation shifts to the topic of Tonya and Tusser, child begins to share their story. Ah, crap. Blah, 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 buy any more time.
Well, would you look at the time? Traveler, Paimon? I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Right.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
But he didn't get a Gnosis, so why would you think he did?
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Bye-bye.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Thank you. Me?
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going.
I don't think I have
Think
enough.
she suspected anything, do you?
Darn it.
if Linny ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Alright. Whatever you say. Oh, did I get out my adventure handbook then? I think I did. Let me go check. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I'll get that later. Should I jump? Nah, not yet. I'll jump right now. Yep, I'm gonna switch to Hu Tao. Fun fact, Hu Tao was actually my first main before I made Ayaka and everyone else. Hi guys, how you doing?
Linny, how did everything go?
How did it go?
Long story short, we ran into a small issue.
Oh.
Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Well, what do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Uh-oh.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works on a non-corporal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look!
Yeah, let's take a look.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Thank you.
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambert, Horaire.
Horaire, Landoy, Lapiari, Jimbo.
Oh,
nope.
Yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar.
Ah,
I didn't notice that.
I've met him before.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Ooh.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work.
Oh.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
Oh.
It may seem cruel, but it's just betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please.
A solemn ambassador sends the group. However, Claire, he's
Her
a man.
name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Fremine?
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
How?
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while
Ow.
delivering supplies.
Correct the lady.
And I can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the House, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
Dang.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. I can't say for sure.
Getting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Oh my goodness.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
Right.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
What's that?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrator have been working on together.
Right.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
I wonder if this Stooges project, whatever that project title was, I wonder if it'll have something to do with Snezhnaya's art conquest. 'Cause now that I'm thinking about it, I think this project was most likely to take place in Snezhnaya. Well, again, between the Rooster and Regrator. So, in theory, and past me if you're foreshadowing this, what if this project will actually appear in the art conquest? If I foreshadow that, I swear to goodness gracious.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Okay, I was
Wait,
right.
but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role.
Oh.
To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Oh. Looks like the Fatui are planning something big. But given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now.
Right.
Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright. Good night. Alright, rest after temporary accommodation. Alright. Boop. Your race finds its ass.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, she's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... You have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I am also afraid of her. I'm also afraid of her.
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab...
Huh?
Look! Look over there!
Uh-oh. Clairvy? What's she doing over there?
Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
Right. Ah! Run! Oh, I could have been able to switch for a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back in the green zone. Yay! Nope, we're back in the red. Nope, yellow. Clairvy! Where is she going? Gosh darn it, Clarvy, where are you going? Clarvy!
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
We are toast. Ah. Oh no, did she go up? Oh, it's raining. Oh. Oh no, it's raining. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Ah. Nicolette, don't cry, please. Hey, wait a minute. Clarvy!
Oh, look! She stopped!
Oh, there she is. Clarvy! Okay, the Hydro Dragon stopped crying.
Clarvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window? There's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting? It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
Uh-oh.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
Oh no!
I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Oh no, Clarvy. Aw, screw the doctor, man!
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Why not? I believe you!
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother?
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's a spirit. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret?
Yeah?
I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Ooh, speaking of Aurora, did you guys see the Aurora by any chance last week? I've seen it all over TikTok, so I thought I'd ask you guys about it. Anyways, I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
Well, I tried. And no worries, I didn't see the Aurora lights as well, so...
What should I do?
Oh. As of high, Claire seems back to herself, and she gives a weak smile.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Right. Let's get going. Our part is done. The night passes. Ooh, so You gotta put my remote off the charger. Is my remote battery out? Okay, 2%. Good. 2 batteries.
Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Yep, I can confirm that. He unalived Niwa. He used the Wanderer and, Kale as experiments. He was responsible for the whole Katara Suna thing in the Mikage furnace, and what else? Oh yeah, try to replace Nahida as well. So yeah, screw him.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
The Susha project?
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together.
Oh crap! I forgot to show you guys my exploration. I'll do it next time. Hold on.
The
Let me get
details
through
of the
this dialogue
experiment
and
are
I'll show you.
confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to... It's just that...
Oh, my bad.
It doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The
Right.
easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but... Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard. All right, let's get to it.
Right, let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna show you my exploration real quick. So, this is the Burrow region and Baylor region, along with the Quarter Fontaine, Liffey region, and whatever that is region. Erenides and Morte region. The Story region. And Sea of Bygone Eras. So I mostly got everything on Fontaine at 100, and I'm ready for that one, which will come out in August, I believe. But you know, because I know there's a summer event that happens every June, so let's get to the nave. Okay. Yeah, there's a funeral. Look, there's a graveyard. Hi, Maloof. Hi, Silver. Bye, Maloof. Bye, Silver. Alright, I'm here, Knave.
Oh, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
No.
A little.
Oh, well, huh.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Right. Oh, I get really sleepy in real life as well. Ugh. When I'm done with this, I might take a nap.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Oh,
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
yeah, chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over.
Getting shivers.
If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Palais Mermonia, I got it.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Oh, hey, that's the same line from the trailer.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release that package Lynn gave us.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia.
Right.
Paimon doesn't want to... Okay, then we...
Let's go. To the Palais Mermonia. Let me out of here. I gotta check my phone real quick. Ooh. Alright, we're back to work. Oh, my back hurts.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Wait, meeting?
I'm glad to see you get along with my children.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lyney, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh no.
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one.
Oh no.
In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Oh no, not the music in the background, no! No! That made me cry, damn it! No!
Don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue?
I would imagine Lyney, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
But that's awful.
That's what she said.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Lyney and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
Here's the deal then. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
No!
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Lyney what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up, Justin.
Oh my gosh, no! Ah! Oh my god! Why did music Madness Like Distress made me so sad? Oh! If I had a face cam, you guys would have seen me almost tearing up. Oh! I'm in the red zone. Oh, okay. Get back in the yellow, please. Oh my gosh. Let me in, please. Thank you. What? No, that! What's he doing here?
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh. What's going on? I guess nothing happened. Should we go? Or, yeah, I think we should go. Or we can just sit down and enjoy a cup of tea. Or water. It's just, well, yeah, I was gonna say, tea is just water, but boiled.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Oh.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Not really. I didn't get any of this at all. I was just sitting here minding my business.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
There's another one.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Oh yeah, that was from the web event, I think. Well, it could be from the web event. Other than that, but another possibility that it could be from the character teaser as well. I'm not sure. There's some pretty good references.
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
So it was the character teaser. Now I know.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
What?
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Of course. We'll go. Bye-bye. Go back to the green zone, yay. Let me out. man. Ugh. It's going to take a while for it to load. Alright, there we go.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know?
Yeah?
I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
What do you mean?
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Don't blurt it out loud! The name may seem relaxed, but she doesn't seem to be joking either when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Polite Memorial, she mentioned Claire's name. Does that mean she knew where Claire is this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Ah! Ow!
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
No.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad. I wasn't paying attention. You look kind of familiar for some reason.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just...
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right?
Bye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon's trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Son of a biscuit!
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Oh.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not?
Yes.
And my relationship to her.
Yes.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What?
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes?
That is for you to decide.
Well, looks like we don't have a choice now, don't we? We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Alright, let's go. Where are we going, anyways? Into the sunlight. Follow the nave to the nameless ruins? Oh, hold on. The nameless ruins. Wait a minute. Could the... I was gonna say, aren't those the ruins that the original place was before the fight with Mother and Perry, or Arlecchino for this case? I don't know. I may have to see. I may have to get there, so hurry up, the game. I think I'm almost there. Now I realize I still have 200 miles to go. I'll make it, don't you worry. Got piece of hair in my mouth. Ugh. I have like really long hair that goes down to my back. Well, half of my back. It's so difficult to get that hair out of my mouth. It's just, ugh. Probably thinking about getting a haircut. You know, get those fun ends off. I knew the ruins looked so familiar. Let me just get this real quick. And boom. And there we go. Alright, let's go. Hurry! Whoa.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Oh, why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
That's her name.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all.
Oh. Purgatory?
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat.
Oh.
But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
What does Crucibina almost remind me of Jade? Jade is the upcoming character in Honkai Star Rail in, I believe, 2.3. I haven't played Honkai Star Rail in like months due to storage, but she kind of reminds me of Jade.
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions.
Oh!
Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Oh, yikes!
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was crucified.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere. Perry?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
Rainbow 15. Oh, look, there she is, huh?
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day, that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies?
Jeez Louise! Gosh darn! Still crap on me, Rever!
Clairvy rejected
God
that proposal.
Damn!
She claimed that as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Oh no. This was shown in the little animation short. Wow.
From that moment on, there she stood. The sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness.
Ooh.
She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Tell them to first at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
Oh.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
Dark.
Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
And that, my friends, is how she became the knave.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her.
Oh.
I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed.
Yeah.
So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume, of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim.
Oh.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even... But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this...
Wait! I can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Yeah.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nentoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share. Because...
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Yeah, don't you?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
What?
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
What are you doing? What's with the music?
Here they are, Father.
Uh-oh.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Oh no!
Lenny!
Wait, where's Lenny? Clearby?
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Uh-oh. So nervous. Wait, is this cussing? Oh, it is. Well, no, it's
Father,
not.
let me explain.
Out of my way.
Oh.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father.
False zone!
Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh?
Let me read this real quick.
And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then.
Hold on. Go on.
You're wrong,
Nah.
Filial.
What?
We don't want you to die.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings.
You've been spying on us for half a month?
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it.
Hi.
We broke the rules, plain
Yeah.
and simple. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We... accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Death?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
Yep, I knew it.
And so it shall be.
Oh no.
Father, please wait!
Huh?
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Yeah.
Father, please.
Whoa. They're standing up for
Linny,
her.
you... I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
What?
Draw your weapons and face me.
Oh, shoot!
Weapons? Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Oh.
Wait.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Yeah. What? Lenny? What's he doing with the card?
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yes?
Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
I don't think they will.
If they lose, those people from the house are really going to be executed. Hey, are you listening?
It's executing them. Really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
But then, she never answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose. Although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the two Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow
If
it.
that's okay.
We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
On it! I am ready to whoop butts! Where's the thingy? You? Are you there, game? Oh wait, it's loading, never mind. Ugh. Am I good? No? Okay. Stand back, y'all. I'm gonna whoop her butt.
Trust and rebuild.
And I think I have a strategy.
Well,
yeah, I do have a strategy. Listen, you can tell to deal with me, and there we go.
And voila!
What? Hey.
Now that's more like it.
Yeah, there, this is for the House of the Hearth.
Solidify.
With the fall of darkness,
Order guide.
destruction shall rise.
Wait, what? Oh!
Have a taste of purgatory.
Whoa! Ah! No! Turn me! Heck off!
hey there!
This!
How amusing.
Yeah, how amusing!
Stabilize.
Indeed!
Covenant of the Deep!
Closer now.
Ah!
Look at them.
Whoa!
Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now?
Get the bullet!
Watch out for Father's movements!
Hold it! Ah! Freaking heck! I gotta go to my cat and... Yeah!
This is order.
Take that!
Not bad. Hey there! You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Over here!
Like a fly tangled in a web.
Chase! My bazooka! There we go, I did it. Ooh, it's a cutscene. Whoa! What's going on? Whoa! With those wings! Oh! Oh my god! Wait, what happened? Where? Oh my god! Whoa! I am screwed, am I?
Oh, who's next?
Not Nadia, my baby! Let me just get twisted.
Hey there!
Take this!
Watch out!
Ah! Chase! Bye! Bazooka! Mother! Flipper!
Time to go!
Oh, that was stupid! I knew I should use Nadia first and then move out. Whatever, her first wasn't ready anyway. Ah! Where'd you go? Oh, that's good.
Now's our chance.
Over here!
What do you mean, where's our chance?
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. You struggle in vain.
Hold the line.
Get healed, Nadia, get healed!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Watch out for Father's movement!
Ah! Take this!
Suntown is only the beginning.
Right, here we are. Now we can use this.
Let's move out.
Ow! Let me just cover me.
Now's our chance!
Over here!
Suntown is only the beginning.
Oh, wait, did I get it? I don't know. Oh, it's something! Ah! Oh! Yeah. Oh! Oh! Who was that? Oh, that was Winnie, I forgot. She's a bully. Oh! Whoa!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh boy.
Oh, I know.
Oh!
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Whoa! Where did she?
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Oh no! Oh!
Father, no!
Yeah!
Made it out, did you?
Yeah! What's going to do about it?
You're stronger than I expected.
Huh? Oh. Oh, boy.
I can't move.
Wait, why can't I move? No. Wait, what?
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me! My goodness. I need a moment to breathe. I need a drink. My goodness. God damn. Well,
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny!
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
what does that mean?
No!
Oh, they're still gonna do it anyway. No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Hey, what?
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Wait, what?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
Oh? So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside of Palais Memorial, he must have been the same Haware we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. Excuse me. The Haware who lives in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, he's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver.
Of course.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house.
Does that mean... Oh no. Are they gonna forget about us?
Father!
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Oh. What's wrong? Oh, is it another cutscene? I think it's another cutscene. Oh no.
Aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming?
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little.
Yeah.
She's speechless.
If this... crap. If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lives.
Oh. Huh? That's it? You accept? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would... But you called on everyone to unite. To fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me...
that she'll be as good as the king?
For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter.
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too.
Aww.
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories.
Yeah. Let's talk about... You know, I'm just gonna close my eyes and let the wheel of fate decide. And what were we talking about? Ooh, the Electro Nation, alright.
Those yokai you mentioned. I once saw a drawing of this one guy with Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Right. What about this one? And... I don't know, alright.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Aww. How about the Dendro?
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lesson, but at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Let's now talk about the Geo.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some more, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either.
Aww. Alright, let's... Alright. Oh. The nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime. And oh no. That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
I did it.
Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
What's with the glasses again?
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this.
Clary still listening intently to Paimon's story about her time at Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles would have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to try to relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. How so busy I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. Yeah. Well, what's going on here? Oh, no cussing.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
Oh no.
I get to experience the outside world as well?
Yep.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, see...
Oh no.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
No!
May we meet again someday.
Oh!
So soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new...
Money!
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Right. Linny? What are you doing here?
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you would do anything to protect them. Even if it costs you your life.
Oh.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to even without that strength. You still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds,
Oh, no.
what tragedy or triumph may be in
God.
store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, I've seen how you taught us a lesson. Yeah.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment, no matter how arduous the journey ahead. I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Right. Is that all? Oh no, it's not all. Wait until 2 days later. Well, since the is done, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to my and stuff like that. Ugh, god damn. That almost made me cry. Ugh. Okay, but let me go ahead and get this. And then wait 2 days later. 1, 2. And now we wait. Yeah. So how's everyone's day doing? Is it doing good? Good, that's good. Man, time takes so long to do. When is it gonna be done? Oh, there we go. It's done.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Oops. No, excuse me. Hold on. Let me get this real quick. There we go. Alright, let's go. Sorry over there, but what if? Yeah. Come on, game. It's taking so long to load. Okay, we're in. Whee! Woo!
Remine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
Right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Her wish has been fulfilled. We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
Wait, you did?
Wait, what?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike.
Oh.
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. And that's what Father told us in the end.
Oh,
but I still thanked her for everything. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Don't think about that. She saved you in the end.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because we may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy.
Yeah. Oh my god. That legitimately made me cry. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for today. And, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for today. And play some Wind Trade off stream, so. Thank you guys for coming out here. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties we had at the beginning, but we made it through to the end. So once again, thank you guys for coming out today. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!